Good afternoon, Bayside Upper School. I wanted to provide you with this video on course selection. This is for students currently in grades 8 through 11. So just wanted to give you some brief information. All of this will be available to you through a letter that will follow from Advancement. You'll see a PowerPoint. You'll have some documents that will help you register online and understand how to go through the learning management system to do so. And you will be contacted by your advisors in the next 24 to 48 hours to set up individual sessions to make sure that you have registered properly. But I thought, just to make sure we cover everything in a thorough fashion, that I could provide, a brief video and kind of share a few things on what we've done to help you register for classes this year. And I also want to make sure you understand some very key pieces of information as you begin to prepare for the next academic year. Hope everybody's doing okay. Let's get right into it. All right, so this is a PowerPoint you'll be able to open when you receive the announcement. It's got a slide here, and then it's going to kind of give you some brief information about, when course selection is open and the different things that are important for you to take note of as you go through this process. We will be opening course registration on Wednesday afternoon, hopefully at 3:30. It may be a little later, but it'll be open at some point in time today, and it will run all the way through next Friday. If we need to run it through the weekend, we will, but the plan is to stop basically at 11:59 next Friday, which is May the 1st. Okay. Couple of things that are just important for you to understand. If you cannot remember your login as you start to get into the school management system, reach out to Mrs. Weller. Her email is on this slide. If you can't get a hold of her, reach out to me. And there's two key things that we're going to talk about in terms of signing up for classes. The first one really is that you choose enough classes to fill a 7-period day. So core classes, electives, and then a study hall if you choose. Just remember that study halls are semester long. And there'll be some more information to help you with that. And as you go through the management system, you'll see how it all plays out. Some other things to keep in mind is new courses, and there may be some other new courses that continue to develop over the summer, but for right now, I'm keeping girls yoga as a new course because we might open another section of it. I don't know. But for right now, don't forget that you have that option to fulfill a PE requirement. We'll have a psychology elective that is taught by Mr. Robertson. It's a positive psychology class, and it's going to be a really cool class. It's a semester-long elective. We've got a physics class, which actually counts as a science credit. We will no longer carry zoology as a course at Bayside in the science department, but we are going to create and have created a physics class. We're still working on who's going to teach that class, but it will be a kind of a practical physics class, a lot of project-based stuff. Pretty cool class. I'm excited about it. And that will be open to 11th and 12th graders primarily, or 10th graders who are concurrently enrolled in Algebra 2. There'll be a current events elective taught by Ms. Kolakowski. That's a semester-long class. And then for freshmen, we will have a digital ethics class that is a requirement. It's a quarter class, and so we're going to work on how that will look. We may actually be able to do it for a semester. So I think actually that's what we've decided. I'm sorry to confuse you. Let me repeat. Digital ethics is a semester-long class for ninth graders, and it is a requirement, so you'll be enrolled in that one of the 2 semesters of your freshman year. Okay? As we continue to move forward, here's all the people that can help you. Because of the virtual learning process, the best way for you to kind of go through all of this conversation is to start with your advisors. And then you've got your teachers you can reach out to, college counseling office, department chairs, grade deans, myself, Mr. Marine, Ms. Weller. There's a lot of people, and we're happy to respond to your emails. I think advisors are going to be able to cover most everything, but if you've still got questions, then, and you may, and that's okay, just let us know. All right, I want to go through some specific directions for you. Hopefully this will open up properly. Just reminders, if you are an 8th grade girl, your advisor is either Mrs. Burgess, Mrs. Snell, or Mrs. Lauer. If you're an 8th grade boy currently, you will either be meeting with Mrs. Tart, Mr. Paturis, or Coach Watson. and so on and so forth. The only change here is ninth grade boys. You can see, all right, that Miss Frederick is going to help you instead of Coach Stapleton. Coach has had a couple of issues going on with Google, so Mrs. Frederick will reach out to you and schedule appointments, and everybody else, your same advisor. Okay. Let's go through what it looks like. So this is your official how-to sheet. Okay, advisors are going to reach out to you. You will most likely be meeting with advisors either on Fridays or kind of sporadically throughout the week next week. And really that's to just go through and review what you either have registered for already, or it'll be a time where you can get help to register for classes. It's really important, okay, that you follow these how-to instructions and you read them very carefully, all right? And I'm going to go ahead and scroll to the bottom because the most important thing is going to be there, all right? But all of these instructions are very simple to follow. You've got images here of everything you should see on the screen, all right? You've got your links that you need to go to, shows you what buttons you need to click on, okay? How you edit your requests. Going to continue down and shows you all the different options for you. Okay, and then it's got this special note again that I've already talked about. Make sure you're signing up for a full course load each semester. When you're done completing your classes, you will hit submit and your course request should display. So just review that. All right. Again, course requests are open from today until next Friday. And here's the really important information I need you all to understand. Because we are in a virtual learning environment, because we are not on campus and we're not able to have conversations as efficiently in a physical space as we usually do, all students are required to sign up for what they are recommended for. So I understand that some of you are going to be recommended for advanced or AP classes that you don't want to take. That's okay. Go ahead and register for those classes, and then we're going to have a formal waiver period at the end of the summer where Mrs. Weller, myself, and other teachers will be on campus, and we can sign waiver forms and have those conversations with you. Likewise, if you are in a class that you would like to challenge yourself more and you want to appeal to be in an advanced or an AP class, we can have those conversations, but not until the end of the summer. So it is absolutely critical that when you're going through this process, and advisors know this, but when you're going through this process, you have got to sign up for only the courses you were recommended for. Advisors will have all that information and we'll be able to help facilitate that process for you. And again, just keep in the back of your mind that you're going to want to come and talk with myself and Mrs. Weller at the end of the summer, and we will get everything sorted. But the only way for us to build this schedule and get you guys on solid ground for the next academic year is to have you only register for the courses you are recommended for, okay? So these are very important notes here that I just want to make sure everybody pays attention to, okay? And I think everything's going to go a lot smoother for you. That is the key information and the critical information I wanted to give you. You've got sort of your basic information you can find in the PowerPoint. You're going to see the new courses that are available to you. You've got your advisors who are going to reach out to you and set up sessions. Please make sure you do that. All right. And then obviously remember that we've got the formal waiver window at the end of the summer, and we are here to help you in whatever way we can to make sure this is a smooth process. Hopefully this has been helpful. If you feel more confused than you did prior to just going through the information on your own and being sort of in the mindset of getting ready to sign up for classes, I apologize. But again, we just want to give you as much information as we can to help you get through this pretty critical time of the year in a virtual model. So you've all got my email. I'm at the office now again on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week. I'll be here again on Friday of this week. And if there's any questions or concerns you have, I'm happy to field those. And I hope that course selection goes smoothly for you. And most importantly, I hope you're all doing well and you're staying healthy and continuing to be optimistic about the blessings that we do have, even though we are not able to be with one another in a traditional learning environment. So have a great week, and I will see all of you when I see you.